This video briefly describes the relevance of the social contract facets of money. But what is money?
ユニット
There are many monetary systems. Some use national currencies. Some operate with international currencies, like the euro and the US dollar, while other systems use cryptocurrencies. There are also forms of private money, like vouchers, stamp systems, casino chips, or even cloakroom number tickets, just to name a few. And even though different types of money have different purposes, they all enable some form of social contract. In today's mainstream monetary policies, this fact is one of the most neglected aspects of money. Money is not just a commodity, but it's also a social contract. For instance, Bitcoin upholds a contract between the Bitcoin owner and the rest of the blockchain, but is it adequate to fund the NHS through taxes? Casino chips, on the other hand, uphold a social contract between casinos and Las Vegas gamblers. But are they any good to pay at Nancy's grocery store? What about state money's social contract? Commonly, in state money's social contract, the governments commit to providing essential public services and infrastructure at the lowest cost possible for the citizen, while the citizens commit to obeying the state law and paying taxes in state money. Nowadays, in state money systems, money is almost always created and destroyed through fractional reserve banking by supramonetary institutions, for example banks. In this fractional reserve banking system, the central banks create the initial money supply and lend it to other banks, which in turn lend and expand that money supply to the wider public, the intra-monetary agents, like private individuals, companies, and state departments. All of these loans are expected to be repaid with interests, but because the money to pay the interests is never created to start with, this creates a debt that is impossible to redeem. To keep the wheels of the economy rolling, central banks then issue more credit and the cycle continues, eternally increasing the global amount of unredeemable debt, which is now more than 322% of global GDP. This radical design flaw leads to an endemic, toxic, and competitive environment, as well as many other societal problems that prevent states to commit to their social contract. So, how might we create a mathematically viable form of state money?
ユニット